Hello! Today we're going to be talking about the 12 main calisthenic exercises for grandma to do on a daily basis. For something easy to learn and remember, there are 4 main locations and 3 exercises per location. But before we get into what exactly they are, there are a couple things we should refresh on. Every exercise has a number of reps and a number of sets. The reps are the number of times an exercise is performed in a row, and the sets are the number of times that an exercise is worked on in a day. For example, if I were to perform 3 sets of 12 reps of squats in my regimen, that would mean I would be performing 36 squats in a day, divided among 3 sets throughout the day. Having a good understanding of sets and reps is going to be important moving forward, because for simplicity's sake, all of the exercises have the same numbers of sets and reps, usually about 3 sets of 12 reps. But increasing this number gradually over time is crucial for a healthy recovery. For example, in Grandma's case, she started on 2 sets of 10 reps. Now, as she becomes better at these exercises and much more comfortable with moving with the exercises, we have now increased the number of reps and also the number of sets throughout time. The first exercise that we're going to be going over is the bridge. Lay flat on your back with your arms on your sides and your feet planted parallel. Use your feet to push yourself up until your upper thighs and abdomen are straight. Hold for a couple seconds, slowly release, and repeat. Knee to chest. Remain laying flat on your back with your arms on your sides, and this time bend one leg and keep one leg straight. Bend the straight leg as close as possible to your chest, as if marching in place, and repeat. Side leg lifts. Unlike the last 2 exercises, this one will require you to turn to your side. Bend the leg closest to the bed and lift your higher leg up and away from you. Hold for a couple seconds, slowly release, and repeat. Left facing sideways. Simply put, face the left side of a stairwell, step up, step down, and repeat. That's 1 rep. Don't forget to keep your hands on a banister or rail for support and to step your right foot as close to the next stair as possible to allow room for the other foot when stepping up. Right facing sideways. Turn around and perform the same exercise, keeping in mind the same guidelines as mentioned previously. Walk up and down. While supporting yourself on a banister or rail for support, climb up the stairs, turn around, and come back down, simply put. If you don't have a staircase, taking steps up and down for 12 reps also works as well. Pushes. While keeping your hands shoulder-width apart, push your arms slowly away from you. Hold for a couple seconds, slowly release, and repeat. Flies. Hold your arms as far away from you as possible and slowly pull back in a retracting motion. Slowly release and repeat. Shoulder presses. While keeping your arms shoulder-width apart, push up, slowly release, and repeat. On a special note, you may have noticed that for the chair exercises, I'm using cans of condensed milk as weights. See if you can find any 2 similarly weighted items, such as canned food, to provide an appropriate resistance. Table-assisted rocking. While supporting yourself on an edge, shift your weight between your toes and your heel. Each succession of the 2 is 1 rep. Table-assisted squat. While supporting yourself on an edge, drive your hips behind you and squat. Be sure to focus on driving out the hips and not bending the knees, as doing so can be harmful to those joints in the long run. A rule of thumb is to draw an imaginary line from your toes and make sure that the knees don't go past it. Stand sit. If the table-assisted squat proves too challenging, an alternative for this would just be to sit and stand in a chair, as it works the same muscle groups. But other than that, that is our last exercise. Don't forget to also spend as much of your day outside as possible. With time, you'll begin to notice that every day it gets a bit easier. The hard part is doing it every day, but it does get easier.